Whoa, I am scuffed beyond repair. Hold on. Make sure it's... Hang on, something's off. Alright, yeah, of course, right. Blah. As you can tell, I am professional. There we go, that's much better. I'm doing very well, senators. Thank you very much for stopping by. You lurk as much as you want to. You're always welcome. Okay, I think we're good. Think is the keyword. I've been doing little bits behind the scenes, particularly with model things. But that's a surprise for another day. Not today. Ooh. Yeah, we should be good. So what's that called? Alright. I was looking for things to do, so I wasn't running around roaming like an absolute lunatic like last week. And I have been gracefully recommended. When I actually open up the right thing. That's better. Whoa. Where are we going? The answer is where everyone wants to go. Because that's what we can do. We are our own people, and we will do what we please, when we please. But we will certainly respect other people if they don't want to do that. Because respect is what it's all about. Cool. So we're going to a map that comes recommended. What's the virtual market? Whoa, right, we're gonna chill that out after we've done this, if this doesn't take us all night. So this is something called All Right. There it is. All Right Island. I can't read the description, it goes way too far. So we'll go here. This is... What do you mean none? This is apparently a map that is puzzle based. Whoa, it's way too bright. Okay. I'm not sure what's puzzle based about it, to be perfectly honest. It's just... Oh. That might have something to do with it. Well, what's the gist? What are we actually supposed to do? I need to know right now if this is a puzzle map or not. It's a world without colour. I have the most wonderful handwriting in the world. Check that out. It's all backwards. It's all backwards. I don't know if this is actually supposed to be a world or not, or if it's just let's roam around like, you know, do what we want to do here. Although I guess we do have something to do. We can always go and check out those festivals if this isn't anything. There's something in there. Whoa. Whoa. Hey. I saw you go in here. Mind. Sometimes when I am by myself and I have nothing to do, I feel like I'm being watched. I am not really scared of it. I feel safe and protected. Does everyone feel it? This is where I sleep. It has everything I need. A table, a bed, and a nice view. I share this room with all my friends, so everyone gets to sleep here once in a while. It's great. So we're finding these little boxes. That is what I am asking every single day. So we're finding these pieces of mind which are heading to this tablet, which we'll read as we've gotten way more. So I'm going to assume there's one in every single room. Though I suppose maybe not. That's a lot of writing to do. We'll have an over-the-shoulder perspective, I think, would be more beneficial.
What is this place?
Ah, there's one there. There it goes.
What is this place?
So I think this is the puzzle it was referring to. I can't be certain though. And all these areas are blocked off. But once we find all the pieces of mind, we should be hunky-dory.
What is this place?
There's one. Right up there on the roof. There it is. Oh, it's getting darker. There's one underneath this seesaw. Oh. Well, that was kind of torturous to get. That was really hidden. We'll take the stairs. I don't feel like ruining my legs to death. How are you? You seem focused. Sorry, I am focused. I'm doing good, Spider-Man. How are you? On this wonderful day. Please. Please, can you pick it up? Thank you. One in here. I approve. I approve. You should always have the most awesome time you can. Ah. Another one. I'll be honest, I've got no idea what I'm doing. I'm just really focused on what I'm trying to do. Just collecting these bits. If they actually mean anything. It's gonna give us a nice journal at the end. Oh, we made it back. Banana bread and rhubarb, right? And then I made no-bake chocolate peanut butter bars. And like 2 days later, my mum bought me a chocolate cake. Wow. You'll be fine. You've got to let yourself have some fun. You can't always live by the rules. Okay, so we've read the first 2. So here's hospitality. We all take care of each other. When someone appears to feel lonely or sad, we give them company. Once in a while, someone gets hurt. That's what this place is for. A bigger bedroom for plenty of company to make one feel better. The depiction of the island and everything around it. Why make a map of things completely unreachable? What even happened to those structures? What are their purpose? This room reminds me of something I must have experienced but forgotten. I don't recall any of the details, but it was almost certainly related to some kind of trade. I could have sworn I saw someone running here. They didn't look like a friend of us. Where did they go? The best place on the island. I spend all my time here. Sometimes I wish the playground was bigger, but since most of the others don't use it, there's always space. Whenever I use a swing, I forget all my worries. A map of the island and its surroundings. All around the island are bigger buildings. I want to visit them someday. I love adventure. Whenever I go to bed, I feel like I go to another world. A world full of many things I am unable to comprehend. A world made of shades and shapes unfamiliar. I wish I remembered. Ooh, there is probably more. Nice. Well, we can't actually use the swings, but I thought, we might have been able to. But that's okay. 13 minutes. There's still more, I think. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, whoa, hold on. So I wrote that over there. Who wrote this? Who did that? I'm really confused now because I'm almost certain I didn't write that. It's that ghost. Ah, the sun's coming up. That should make it much easier for us to investigate things. Ooh, I actually feel freaked out now. I found another one. Run away, little friend. I shall come and read you shortly. Is this one we've never investigated? We've never been in here? Oh, we might have. There's There's one there. I'm just running around like, oh yeah, we've been in here, we've been in here. Oh wait, no we haven't. So we can actually read the whenever I go to bed. Oh no, we've read that one. We've read that one. I've been staring at this panel once in a while since a few days now. Many of us jump from plate to plate and use it for games we've made up. But could there be another use to this? Panel to panel. So this is where the puzzle element comes in now. By far the strangest place here. Mysterious boxes that appear unopenable. Blocked off windows, and even a roof. What is inside these boxes? Can we check? I don't think any of them are interactable. But they mentioned about this one here. That there was a sequence. You know, maybe a puzzle. But how can there be a puzzle for things that aren't interactable? That is the true question here. If we were to believe, for even a second, that this place was real, would we be stuck in eternity looking for these boxes? Even if we failed to see one? Where anything you touch, anything you try and manipulate or work with is completely hollow. Where everything you've ever seen or ever interacted with is a lie. And all you're doing is rebuilding your mind back together because you don't remember. You don't remember what the real world's like or how cruel it can be. So you isolate it. You make a paradise for yourself. You unknowingly wipe away the piece of you that wants this paradise. And you forget. You forget that everything here is all in your imagination. And that clock, the clock that tells you the time that you've spent here, is your descent into madness. Time is a ticking time bomb. As are you. Wow, that got really dark really quick. 3 days ago, I played Lizzie McGuire on the Go for GBA, and honestly, I liked it just as much as I did back then. being like, I should stream this. You stream it. Stream it now. Do it. No! Why not? Don't let your dreams not be dreams. Just do it. Okay. I'm eating chili. It'll get your brain working quicker. Hot food makes your brain work quicker. Fact. But don't quote me on it. Ow. It's getting dark again. Not a good sign. Let's go and see what was on that other panel that I found. Okay, this one reads learning. Other than computering, my hobbies. It's a very good question. I'm just a huge nerd. No, I write in my free time. Well, I try to. Writer of stories. Bad writer of stories. For what? Just for me. For now. I do it as, I guess stress relief? I'll be quite honest, I'm not sure. I just do it. It's a nice way to, writing's a very nice way to like thrust your anger out. Thrust all your negative energy onto paper or onto a page. Maybe even just let it go. It's like one of those like boxes where you put like your the things that you don't like, little traits about yourself that you don't like, and then the box goes into the bin. Everyone puts a piece of themselves into the box, and the box goes into the bin. It's just like a metaphorical thing. I think it's a psychological like game that you're supposed to play with other people. It's like a team building exercise. They didn't do much for me. That actually does something for me because I can actually just throw away the things that I do because there's always another thing that will come up. You just never have to stick to one thing. Never stick to one idea. Just do what you want to do and let the bad parts of it go. Okay. learning. A school building. It feels oddly familiar. But I can't explain why. I don't even know how. How a school would even work, as we lack the ability to comprehend language. Apart from our own thoughts. Why does this school building exist? Ooh. No one has negative traits. Not normal people anywhere. I mean, murderers or criminals. As much as I like to dismiss it, I do think everyone has something about themselves that is harboringly negative. But it's how people deal with that that shows them just how positive they can be. In reality, I could be one of the worst people in the world if I didn't know how to manage myself. And the negative things, whoa, where are you going? And the negative things that I have, if I didn't know how to manage them, I would be a very different person. It's people's ability to manage and cope. And there's always people to help you cope, help you through tough times. I feel Okay. It's struggling. Give it a moment. That should be a bit better. I'm going to restart this game. I may have to restart Steam VR. Ooh. Never had to do that before. Okay. We're gonna kill that and go back in. I don't know why it's done that. I'll be very honest. There we go. So that's working. Then we boot this up. We'll give it a minute. And when we get back, all should be good with the world. Okay. Let's try this again, shall we? How's that? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Looks good and sounds good? That's good enough for me. Okay. My headset audio crashed. That was the first time it's ever happened. Going through watching the Page Master. What's the Page Master? Okay, actually, I'll carry on this conversation we were having as well. So it was about positivity, and being the best person, you know, for yourself, basically. I think I can actually sit down. I can, but I'm in like the completely different direction I should be in. It's fine. We'll sit like this. It's all about positivity and positive thinking, right? If you were to think negatively of yourself all the time, if you were to think, I am not a worthy human being, I am completely irrelevant to the world, nobody wants me here, nobody wants me to do things, no one wants to help me. If you have that inside of you all the time, it's gonna be tough on you. Like, how can you even live like that? You need people, even if you don't feel like you do. You need a positive reinforcement. So even let's say even if people couldn't help you, right? Let's say you don't want people to help you, and there's only one other option. You need to help you. That's the way that works. Rather than saying, people don't want me here, you say, I will try. I will try to make it so people want me here. I will be the best person I can be while still being myself. Thinking good and doing things that make you feel better is a good thing. Like I told my friend that there's negative on the weekend. I went to bed at 1 a.m. and they're like, wow, you get to bed really early. Some weekdays usually. I mean, there you go. It's tough. It's tough, and it's a really touchy subject to be like, you know, going on to people with. I just think sometimes people need that push, you know, to be a much more positive thinker. It's like people don't think I do it, right? People don't think that I don't try to reinforce any form of positivity in anyone. They usually say I'm quite miserable. But it's very sly things I do. Not only at home, but at work. People don't realize I do it. And that makes all the difference. And that too, waking up at 5. Whoa, where are we? Waking up at 5 isn't, well, it's not great, is it? I mean, that's like probably the worst thing you could ever do. If you get into a sleep cycle where you're waking up at 5 and like you're not working night shifts, your first motivation of self-care is to wake up early, get your sleep cycle back on track, because you always need to feel refreshed and like you can deal with the day that's coming. Because if you wake up and you're just like, I'm turning back over. If you're like that, then what's the point? It's like you need that motivation to get up. It's like I'm not gonna say everyone can do it because depression is a thing, right? It's like it's not as simple as saying, well, just think positive, right? It's not as simple as that, but it's like the little things you can do to help yourself will make you feel better. It's not a cure, but it will make you feel better. Plus, it also infers with your job negatively too. If you're going into work all tired, you're going to be miserable. That's true. I have a co-worker who comes in every day, and the first thing that they say to me is, I'm really tired. I need a coffee. And the next 4 words that come out of my mouth, were you on, well, there was more than 4 words. Were you on your PlayStation all night? And if so, what time? And the answer is usually yes, and it ranges somewhere close to 4 and 5 a.m. in the morning, where they then get maybe 2 hours of sleep and then come into work to do a full 9-hour shift. Now, granted, it's okay for us because we're on like top end like tech and stuff, so it's like they don't really care what we do as long as we do our work, which means half the time we can actually go into another room and we can just sleep if we so pleased, as long as management didn't find out. I'd be awful if I did that. All right, I will actually tell you. I don't think going into work or school tired is a bad thing, because I actually did one of my major exams on 2 hours of sleep because I was up all night doing revision. I was revising all night for the exam, and when I took the exam, I was absolutely shattered. Now, when you get your results, they basically list out like what you got on every single one. So I knew what this was. It was my maths. Surprisingly, I'm good at maths though. So it all came out, I got a B, which was good. It was definitely higher than I was expected to get. I mean, look, I get that, right? It's like, whoa, hey, we're gonna change that. I mean, like, I get that, like, people can be moody under it. So like I said, if the guy comes into work and he doesn't get a coffee, if he's like raffed off into doing all his work things straight away, he instantly becomes one of the worst people in the world because he is a handful to deal with, which is why we ensure he gets one every single morning. The only times he ever beats us to the punch is when he's in before us, which is very rare. So we're usually prepared. We usually have someone at the cafe getting a coffee for him when he arrives. Because if we leave it more than an hour, he doesn't cheer up until like 2 p.m. It's a tough one. You've got to take each person to their own thing. It's like when I do all-nighters and I stay up all night and I'm, you know, ravaging around doing whatever, model work, writing, whatever. When it comes down to me doing these things, in fact, am I back on the headset? I am back on the headset, cool. When it comes down to me doing these kind of things and, you know, I'm on the 24 hours, I haven't slept, I get this rush. Now, this could just be me. But when I've been up for a full 24 hours, I can go another 24 hours before I need to sleep. Which means I can go a whole day without sleep. If I needed to. And that is a personal flaw. Because in an employment world, that is something employers would abuse. Big time. It's a flaw. But if I'm doing it for my own personal enjoyment, it's really good. Because I can do anything and I'm really, really energized and ready to do it. And then the next morning, wait for the next morning. The next morning is a disaster. This is the other problem. Because the next morning, you wake up and you're like, you have no sense of anything that's happening around you. And then you snap into reality and you're miserable because you want to go back to bed. You get yourself out of bed. You go downstairs. You make yourself coffee. You sit down. And you're like, why did I do that? I'm never doing that again. The next week, you proceed to do it again. I don't know. The last one I did, personally, 24 hours awake, was back in... When was it? Don't rush me. May. In fact, I could tell you the exact date. It was the day I got my BR. Well, no, it was the day I ordered it, actually. Which is the other downside of being tired. You do things you don't really think you're gonna do. And speaking of coffee, I have one right here. Isn't that coincidence? Ooh. Wow. I don't like getting overly like into talking about like stuff like that. It's like I like reinforcing a positive mentality. But not not a like really pushed in talk about anything like that could be really major. I don't like really pushing my limit with that because I don't know, you say the wrong thing and then that could start like a whole world of problems, and I'm not for that. I'll be personally honest. Which doesn't mean I'm not going to dismiss people, right? It's just I don't want to really push anyone into like a corner. But worrying is what I do best. If someone's in trouble, I worry about them. someone puts himself into a problem, I worry about them. I worry so much that I get myself involved in things that I really shouldn't. But I try to help. And if I can't help someone, then I've done a good thing. But it can become a bad thing. It's a very thin line. And it's to know where that line is drawn. They're their own person, though. The balance of caring versus not caring. If you care too much, it just leads to hurt and pain. But if you don't care enough, you come across as cold. Precisely. This is why I'm so interested in. It's like not as a way to like abuse the idea, right? But look at it this way. This is why I'm so kind of into the idea of psychology, because it's a way of learning about how people react to certain things. So, for instance, when you learn about how people would interpret certain things, right? Interpret ways like people talk, people, put themselves across in things. It's really interesting. But you need to know how people interpret that sort of thing. And I agree. It's a hard balance to do it, because sometimes I don't want to get involved. It's as simple as that. I really don't. If it's something really, I don't know, really personal to someone, take for instance, here's one instance. I won't name any names, but someone was going for a breakup, and a lot of things hit really, really close together. So the first thing that happened was the person's cat died. Now, being who this person is, they loved their cat dearly, to the point where just in front of all of us, they were visibly crying. Now, there's obviously a comfort factor. You want to help them. You want to make sure that they feel better, stop crying, stop, you just want to go up and comfort them, but you don't want to nosy too much into their personal affairs, because it's I think that's kind of up to them to tell you no. Losing pets is rough. I know that. That is, it's bad. I won't go into details though about that. I don't like talking about it much. But the idea is, it's they need to kind of tell you when to stop, nosying in. And I think that's the key, is to tell people, look, I am right here. I just need to be alone, is what people should say, right? People should always say, look, if you're happy to listen to me, to vent, then that's cool. I'd really appreciate it. But then if someone says to you, can you leave me alone, please? If you then carry on trying to be all right, it's that's when you start overcrossing that line. But then there's situations where, like, you can kind of gauge what the best thing to do is. And in this instance, it was just to leave the person alone. Visibly, and then they just dealt with it in their own way. Because knowing the person it was, we knew how to deal with that situation. Now, if you're dealing with a new person, that first approach is the best way to go. Being like, hey, you okay? And just see where it goes from there. If I'm like, leave me alone and they keep bugging me, that made me so irritated. Exactly. That's why I'm saying it's not the best approach, really. It's like, if somebody comes up to you and says that, and then you tell them to go away, that should be the cue. They should just go. Some people care too much. It's like, you can't help it. It's a positive flaw. If someone is over caring, it's positive flaw. But then you have the negative flaw, which is if you never approach a person, you're going to look like that miserable person that doesn't care for anyone's feelings. So it's like, look at it this way. It's like the best approach on any new person is to do that first approach. Once you have a read and a gauge on the person, you'll never have to change that approach. If they accepted that approach, you do it again. Of course, it depends on how deep the rabbit hole goes. Like I said, losing a pet, then it can go higher and higher and higher. Well, no, it's like losing a pet would be the top in this instance, but then it could go much, much, much deeper. Much deeper. And then there could be a line on that rabbit hole, a depth, where they're not willing to share it with you. That's your gauge. So like it's like learning to read how people interpret what. It's strange. Hey, Atlas. Last week, I turned off my phone and stuff because I was really moody. I think people have that type of anxiety. It's going too fast. Some people have that type of anxiety. You're able to talk if and when they are really genuine. The best move in my experience. Social either. The most times I want to talk to people unless I message them first or call them first. True. Respecting someone's space and letting them know you're available to talk if and when they are ready is generally the best move. And that is sound advice. Consult them first. Let them come to you. People need time to heal, especially in bad situations. Hey, sorry to bring you in on a bad note. It was just a deep conversation that went way too deep. How are you doing? You caught me on a non-Dark Souls day today. Ooh, there's a cat. I can't interact with a cat. Deep conversation is interesting though. You can always talk about the weather. Well, if you want to talk about the weather out there, it's quite miserable, to be quite honest. It's also not great outside of this room either. Hell, it's cool in the lighting. Where am I venturing? I'm doing pretty good. This room has a very interesting effect on my hair. You're correct. It's I think my highlights are too highlighty. I really need to fix the model. Where am I venturing? We were doing a puzzle until my microphone decided to cut out completely and my headset crashed. And then we ventured back in as I was loading in. We got into the deep conversation. I did see something though. When I started up, I found that map on the directory. What was it called? It was called All Right Island. I wasn't sure on what it was actually supposed to be, so I don't know. I could go back in and do it, but I don't want it just to crash my game again, so I'm gonna stray away for a tad, maybe try it again some other time. It's alright though, I've had games do that before. I've only had one game ever actually crash my PC, which, lo and behold, Call of Duty. It's the only game that's ever done that. Completely crashes my graphics card for some reason. Even in the virtual world, you get absolutely rinsed because of bad optimization. But I found this virtual market thing. I don't know what this is. I think I've been away from the scene too much. But there's all sorts here, right? There's Worldfest, VR Core. What is this market festival? I don't know what this is. Okay. I'm just gonna try it. Ooh-wee. That is a big download. Vika is basically like what? Like what? It's like that scene from Toy Story. It's a big advertisement, but it's also beautiful. See, this is where they get you. This is where they get you. They're just throwing their like advertising budget at you. It's worth checking out though. That's cool. I'll check it out. I'm always in for checking out cool worlds. Kind of like that time I went on the LSD trip world. Because if that's what it is like to take LSD, then I don't want it. Yeah, don't worry, we're only 200 megabytes downloaded out of 600. We'll get there. 43%. But yeah, back to that conversation. Let's just give people time. And just know the boundaries, basically. I think that's the best thing to do. It's very pretty to look at. Also, be aware some of the NPCs are going to start speaking to you when they approach. Cool. I'll need to make sure that this game is playing through the headset, because I haven't heard any sound since I restarted. That's interesting. You should put Ellis Dream Emulator for PS1. Fun fact, I already have. And I know that game is creepy in places. That'd be a fun venture for a few hours. Oh, the PS1. It does require piracy of the game though, which I'm not a fan of. Because good luck finding a real copy of that game. I think someone was making LSD emulated VR chat maps a while. Oh no, I haven't played it on stream. I have played it before though. Some might be still up. That's the thing, is that I think it was one of those like maps. It was super massive. It had like all these different areas. I can't remember what it was. I posted it on Twitter, I think. Saying this is a super cool map and a link to the VR chat website. Okay, let me stand up because I'm being lazy. I'm also at a camera view probably when I'm loading in. Aha! What is happening? I am ascending. Excuse the hands. Right. Let's do this thing. Whoa. Where did you come from? You can use the convenient... Let me finish. No? Alright. So to my knowledge, thanks to Atlas, this is just a massive advertisement. But I'm already liking the look of it. Very LSD. We'll see. Well, they said you could do something. Aha! Right, so there's this menu. VCat extended menu. You got a catalog, a map, you can teleport around, you got config. Language? We're in English. Turn the background music off. I've got my own music, thank you. Chat. We don't need the chat because there's only me in the world. Photo tool, teleport map. Oh yes. I feel like I'm playing a dungeon crawler now. But I'm absolutely right. I have no sound. Uh-oh. Where's my sound? I find it really funny that my game crashes and then not 10 minutes later they decide to release an update for VRC. That's really funny. I feel like I'm gonna miss out if I don't have the sound going. Sound issues? Yeah, I have sound issues with the actual game. The game isn't coming through the headset. It's a classic, right? In that case, I won't venture too much. I'll just restart again. As is the usual. Look, it wouldn't be the same game we love without it doing this. Now see, I'd say it's the headset, but I know it's not the headset because the music's coming through it. Okay, headset's audio is working. Kill the audio for a moment. I can select a microphone. But why nothing else? Ah! Why must you torment me so?
Attention, please. Initializing warp drive to our final destination. You have arrived at Fessy VR Core. Please proceed to the observation deck. Disable the electromagnetic shield and enter receive.
How about now? They don't call me scuffed for no reason. Alright, so we get a map. And we're going to experience every single thing this has to offer in the remaining however long I have. Hour and a half. Which I'm sure we will. You will experience flashing lights. Oh, I'm on the cat. I'm on the catwalk.
NTT ドコモの XR ブースようこそ NTT ドコモが描く XR の世界
I need to change to English.
皆さんこんちカセットリのリリアです NTT ドコモの XR ブースようこそ NTT ドコモが描く XR の世界体験してみてね
NTT ドコモによるデジタルとリアルが混ざり合う XR の世界
I mean
街が XR でもっとワクワクする姿にショッピングモールも XR でより楽しい生活が
Oh, you
広
can't see it.
いろいろな視点から見てより豊かな学びを実物のシステムキッチンがそこにあるかのような体験エンタメが広がる目の前のキャラクターとゲームを楽しむ AR で見慣れた街がエンタメの舞台に
So it's all about
広がる
XR is all about alternate reality stuff. Not alternate reality.
目の前に広がるのはあなたが主役になる毎日だ
I don't think I can get it switched to English for me either. I just winged it.
NTT ドコモによる
This says this says it should be English.
XR の世界街が広がる街が XR でもっとワクワクする姿にショッピングモールも XR でより楽しい生活が広がる いろいろな視点から見てより豊かな学びを実物のシステム
It's a strange one. I'll give it that. Wonder if like they'll switch when. I don't think I can play any of these. Free manga reading experience. I'll save that for myself when I come back. There's a lot of stuff I'm probably gonna have to be careful of, to be quite honest. No, not an avatar change, please. Okay. Get close to motorcycle and click ride. Pull the trigger on the left-hand controller. Pull the trigger on the right-hand controller. So the left hand is brake. Ooh, this seems interesting. Although I'd probably look stupid. Ah! Nothing's working for me. Ah! This is probably why I don't have a license yet. You know what? I feel it's safe for me to walk. It's safe for me to walk. I'll be very honest.
ブラウンベスタ
Okay. Maybe if I just keep trying to switch it between English and Japanese, it will.
ブラウンベスタ ブラウンベスタ ブラウンベスタ
Okay, right. So we don't stand a chance. We're gonna have to try and learn Japanese. There's some interactive things, but from what I can tell, they're mostly just click here to buy this thing buttons. Just running the civilians down. Like I said, I'm safer on foot. There's a reason I don't have my license. Oh, my job is to clean, it would seem.
どうした
Well, that's pretty cool. It's a live 2D model as well. Neat.
騎士の誇りにかけて
Learning Japanese speedrun? Could I? No, the very little Japanese I do know may be offensive. So no, we are not doing that.
有坂は戦うことは嫌いではない
Ah,
と思っている
I need to get out of this area. It's making my VR chat lag immensely. Ah! Depression. I hope you're doing well. How's your day been? That's very oddly fitting. Live a hero. Open webpage? No, I'm alright, thank you. I don't know. Well, how are you feeling? How are you feeling today? Just today? How has today been for you? That opens a web page. Alright, so that's what a lot of this is then. It's like you say, Alice, it's just it's just go here, click this, go here, click this, buy our stuff please. I suppose that's what a market should be. Ugh. We'll stop with that. I nearly slipped and tripped on my own ankle. We'll just head to the next area. See what other joys await. I'm a terrible dancer. I probably don't compare to the skill to your skills. No hidden secrets. I just follow a random person. I still hope you're doing okay. And if not, I hope to be able to help. And if I can't help, I hope you can find your own way to help yourself. I have no skills, trust me. Hey. I see your Twitter. Dancing every week. You must have some skills. Oh, we're in like Lederhosen land. I would, but I don't have full body. That'd make my dancing restricted to top half only. Or I'd have to get very good at animating Avatar. Build super mecha. There you go, anime. I did your advertising for you. Give me money. Hey, that stuff's expensive. Plus, I don't think I have the room for it. You try to help yourself too, and just not good at it. It's very difficult for me to say anything. Trust me. As cliche as it is, things get better.
人間に会いたい。ずっと思ってたの。なんで私一人だけ人間なんだろう。
More anime. Things do get better. They just look. It's about changing a perspective of thought. Easier said than done, I know. But it's like I said earlier. It's not something I like to touch on much because obviously it can get quite insensitive sometimes. I'm sure though. Things do get better. So what's all this then? Beauty soap. Oh, they're trying to sell their products to us. I should probably stop being surprised at that. What is this? All right. Okay. You're welcome. I thought I'd never see the day. Please dress your avatars in bathing attire. When bathing at a sentu, which is a public bath in Japan, all garments must be removed and towels must be kept out of the tubs. To which we are then presented to this lovely shot. Now, do I dare? I do. Perfect dinner. Good luck with the remainder of your stream. Have a great night, Care. Thanks, Atlas. Thanks for dropping by. I may take you up on the offer sometime. Although I think it may be too late for me. Have a good night. I think I'm in a very awkward position where I shouldn't be in here. And I can't leave. I feel like I'm breaking multiple rules at once. Right, I need out of here. Because it's got weird. It's got super weird. Why is that on the second floor of this area? Ha! You think you'd never see the day of Big Ben doing a dance? Well, it can't chime anymore, so... I guess it can just do that while the band plays the music. Try on the bridal outfit? Should I? Okay. Okay. How do I look? Do I rock it or not? I think it's a very big contrast, to be quite honest. That looks super. This one's going on Twitter as soon as I'm finished. It's actually brilliant. I can't actually get it any closer. In fact, we'll just do this so we can actually just see it properly. Well, I could get married in this, surely. Who could resist such a delicious dress? All right, we can move it up and down. No. No, listen, it needs to go up a bit. Right, shrink it down. Bring it to there. And no, bring it up a tad. Shrink it down just a tad more. Let's see if I can get one where I'm smiling. There. Too many flowers. It is a little bit too flashy. I will be honest. Still cool though. That's the best part about these things. You get the advertisements, but then you get a few things that are just a bit quirky. Oh yeah, we need the we'll change it to a steady cam as well. So it is lederhosen. See, here's another one. You can ride in a balloon. Oh, let's experience this together. Whoa. Right, it's actually crazy. Check out the Disney Card Club. So if none of this has gotten me copyrighted yet, this is the place that would do it. Quick pay. I'm not sure what this place is supposed to be. What? Is this visible? So what's the idea? They're trying to sell me a card that I can top up with money? Let's have the original Mickey Mouse. If he's gonna let me choose. Unfortunately, I don't read Japanese, so I can't really tell. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. You keep your cards. And I'm not gonna spend any of my money. Okay? Oh no, they're everywhere. Even as you leave, they try and lure you back in. Hey? Okay, you do your thing. So there's another anime, I assume. Well, we got info buttons, so we'll find out, I think. No, it's going to open a web page. Where did they come from? Ah, this is too much. 50. Huh? Okay. Something in the virtual market is selling guns for VR. Is it for a game? Perfect hit? This seems like they're trying to sell like illegal goods. It's like buy it in VR and it's not illegal. No joke though, this doesn't taste good. Even Red Bull gets space. Insane. But I can squirt tomatoes at people, apparently. It's nice knowing you, but I think I'll go to sleep now. It's almost 5 AM in my place. Have a good day and night in your place. No problem. You make sure you get enough sleep. And I hope when you wake up you're feeling a lot better. Okay? You take care of yourself. Okay. I can't bring the tomato with me. Sport utility cruise. Oh, we get to go on a cruise. I think that's the portal out of here. Have we been every... We need to go in this building over here. We're also about 8 foot higher than the anime girls at the front of here. Where's the clip when you need it? I'm bringing the clip up. There it is. So it's the second one down. Get ready for this.
I'm sorry. I don't speak Japanese.
That wasn't what I was going for. I was just looking for the actual clip, and they're all just memes.
I'm sorry. I don't speak Japanese.
There you go. That sums it up perfectly. I'm sorry, I don't speak Japanese. I assume they're closed? In which case we'll venture on. Wonder if we can actually get on this this thing. It's clippable. Ah. Ooh. We're going for another portal again. It's like Rio de Janeiro here. Or however you pronounce that. Hey! Let's check out our first shop. Which is in Japanese again. So they all point to pages, but these are like all like abstract art pieces. You got a ship inside inside of a massive whale. You have a distorted Lucky Charms rainbow leprechaun. Somebody reflecting on himself. Lines. Lots of different faces. Lots of smaller pieces of abstract art. And a T-Rex. Oh, now you know we've seen dinosaurs, you know, we know we've had a good time. So this is like a full-on like art exhibit. It's like, check that one out. That's I mean, that's unique. That is exactly why we should not be eating meat or fish. Yeah, but like some of these like pieces are like insane. Oh, I think I found my favorite. What is this guy doing? Look at him. Hey, buddy. What are you doing? I would like it, but it's going to open a web page. The best part is as well, is the name tag. Just reads boss. Because you know the bunny is the boss. Then you've got this. I'm not going to lie to you and say I know what all this art means. Because I don't. I'm not a sophisticated person. But these two are good for different reasons. It's also called the Pink Panther. Da-da, 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 da. But it just keeps going. There's just more and more. But there's this. I quite like this. That's cool. Whoa! Fell down. Aren't I just the biggest silly in the world? You say you're open, but I can't enter. Go on then, let us praise the sun. I knew we weren't getting away from this. Let me try and get a full view of this. I don't know how far it can Okay, well, let's put it this way, right? from what I can show you, this is the sun. And we shall praise the sun, which I will do right now. I'm trying. I really am trying. We should say a prayer first. Thank you, Almighty Sun, for everything you do for us. You keep us warm. You keep us in line in the universe. You are a wonderful thing that we take for granted, and you never truly understand what you do for us and how grateful we are. Amen. And of course, we must show our dignity to the sun by doing the one thing that we should always do when in the sun's presence. One second. If I do this, how long do I have to hold this stance? Ah, jeez. I am a kooky weirdo. Oh well. We praise the sun, like we should. And the weird thing is, I'm seeing a Japanese advertisement for a film that I have seen an English advertisement for. That's weird. And that film is probably going to bombshell so hard. As they usually do. But who knows? It may be the odd time a film like that has actually done some good. What am I walking into? Well, it can't get any worse than the sauna, so I guess we'll find out. It says click. The real question is, above me is a 3D modeled anime girl who's in swimwear. Do I really want to click a big heart button that says click? And will it get me in trouble? I'm making sure first. Okay, it doesn't get me in trouble. She just moves. But it could have got me in trouble. Let's see. So this is New Link, which I assume is an app, maybe? And you can buy these two models. Stood right in front of me. For, what number is that? 5,000 yen? I'm not sure how much 5,000 yen is. I can only assume 5,000 yen is, I think it was roughly around 100 and something into pounds. It's like 5,000 yen's like 8 or 9 quid. In fact, I have a way. Okay, Google. How much is 5,000 yen in Great British pounds?
5,000 Japanese yen is approximately £33 and 11 pence.
Oh, there you go. £33. So I was out a lot. Luckily, I have nothing to worry about because I have no sound ready. Which means I can use my Google in peace. It's useful for things like that where you need to know something just on the fly. Now then, have we been everywhere? Is a question. Because this is trying to sell me this, she's trying to sell me that. I have this side. I am just gonna go and BRB really quick. I've just realized how the camera was and what was seen for 3 minutes. Hey, come over here. We have, well, Let me try and describe this to you. Because, as you probably remember,
I'm sorry. I don't speak Japanese.
so, with that, I'm going to try and describe to you what this is. Right? This is a mobile, free-to-play fighting game where you can train all the anime girls and you can interact in relationships with them, as per this one here, to build a strength and trust in your squad in order to build better teams to take on tougher enemies. How about that? Did I nail that one? Oh wait, I described like 90% of the Google Play Store. If it isn't just pay to win. Hey. Okay, what are you telling me here? Squirt Gun game. The 3D model challenge. Press start button to begin. Hit 5 targets within the 15-second time limit. All winners will receive a 3D model of a swimsuit. Okay. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be advertising, but okay, that wasn't hard at all. I will be honest. Let's see where this takes me. Where can I win my prize? Alright, so it's download the model. You're alright. I have my own. I mean, yours is probably better made, but hey. I won't tread into that ground. So courtesy of this okay. Courtesy of that young girl, we're gonna move on. Not claiming our prize of a swimsuit model. Hey dude. Okay. And you're asking me to go inside, right?
SNS で投稿してね。
I don't know why the camera bugs out on these maps. It's really strange. No! I kicked it out of the world. Let me retry. Now that I know how to play. Watch the counter. Hey, it just keeps going. Okay, what if we get to like the top? What if we get into the maximum that it can go? No, we're still we're not there. I'll disable the camera because it seems to be messing up on that one. Okay. Ah, too late on that one. Okay, so it's too late as soon as it hits the curb.
スコアを SNS で投稿してね。
Oh, that was near perfect. Very little amount, look. Tiny. Insignificant. I think that little bit will go there. It's weird that I'm having so much fun with this one because I'm not a big fan of football. Is this him again? Let's see what it says. 27, 28. Alright, that's a little bit more. It's okay. We don't need to prove ourselves.
いつも応援してくれてありがとう。
Pull the camera back up. The photo spot? Yeah, let's samba up here. I don't know why I have these. They were offering them, so I took them. Oh, they took them away. No, I don't want to open a web page. Hey, I'll tell you what, those are some of the best 3D models I've ever seen. Dead or Alive Extreme. Alright, so they're all overly proportionate. Well, somehow I'm not surprised. Let's have a look what's in here. I'm getting the feeling I really shouldn't be back here. Secret portal. Yeah. We shouldn't have been back there. Because now we're up top. Just me and you. It's okay. We'll go to the next world. What's down here? Ah, these are all the people that worked on it. This is like credits for this world. Nice. You know, so this was one big advertisement, which isn't over yet. It's actually fairly well made. I think it's actually quite good. Neat. Let's check out everything. Did you enjoy it? Your joyful memories can make the world whole again. Please send everyone's memories to the core. Memories to the core? What does that mean? I'm not sure what that means. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. Is this the core? Is this where I'm supposed to put my memories? Who am I? Okay, so I don't know what that was or what that did. She basically just flew into the air, into the massive ball thing, and disappeared. And this is the room of credits. Unfortunately, my one gripe is, if you could please make everything in English, please. Or at least give us the option to have it in some form of English. I don't even care if it's poorly translated, at least I'd be able to understand a little bit of it. Because
I'm sorry. I don't speak Japanese.
Gets me every time. So look at these cool robots. Like, look at that. I don't even know if they're robots. They're supposed to be like the Grimm or something. It's got to be for like mech warriors or something. Oh, that's cool. Check that out. I have to have a photo of that. I feel like a child. Like a child at Comic-Con. Because this will take a picture of. Okay, let me get this photo. Cool. That's pretty awesome. I think this is the is this what's advertising for it? I'm sorry, I'm missing it all. I've completely lost my headphones. Whoa! Oh, this is just chock with advertisements. You got Transformers. This is this. This is what this is. So it's about subway trains. Okay, we won't carry on watching just these. Of course, I will take any of these that you hand to me the right way up. Okay, this reads New Type Culture Fest Comic V Market 2 on the 6th of the 11th, 14th of the 11th. This will be advertising comics, I assume. Here's the thing, if it's going to be like that, I'm just going to probably jump in when I can, to be quite honest. Hey, we got Hololive. It's not an exhibit, it's just... it's just Hololive. And then we got A Tree, which I assume is another corporation. Ah, it's the company behind all these guys. Okay, what else is around here? Seems like a big area that's just not used. I have to be honest. The back area of this just seems like a missed opportunity for more. Okay, let's go through here then. Let's see what they really want to show us. So let's just go this way. It's advertising. What's it advertising? A Google Play game by the Good Smile Company. I couldn't tell you what it is, but it's launching on either the 12th, so it was launching either last week or it's launching in December, featuring all these lovely people. So if that's your kind of thing, you know, I can't show you that one. Okay, what's this? Who's this fella? I think what makes it even more funnier is this guy here. And then this guy. Come on, I'll help you up. I don't want to be the cuddly bear. The purpose of blocking out the So this is where it's from. So this bear is apparently like the Remy Gallard of Japan. Can we get a can of air cure? Oh. It's just Red Bull. What is the obsession with Red Bull? I don't understand. Oh, there must be a train coming.
Your attention, please. The train bound for Ueno and Ikebukuro will soon arrive on track number 2. For your safety, please stand behind the yellow line.
Okay, I'm behind the yellow line. What happens when the doors open? No way. We can actually like ride the train. Oh, we gotta hang on. Whoa, it's like a really bumpy ride.
Please change your for the Silver Line local service, the TBS subway line, and the Tsuba Express line.
Even though it doesn't show for you. It's definitely showing for me. Oof. Yes, let me out, please.
Akihabara. Akihabara. ご乗車ありがとうございます。
Hey, we're in the same place. This hat's coming with me. Let's get a good picture of this hat. I can be quite mad. Or I could be super happy. It's fine. I will pick the we'll pick the pictures from I forgot about that. I'll pick the pictures from the stream later. So yeah, that's about all that has to be offered in the virtual market. Nice. And then of course there's more than this. There's like another 8, 9, 10. There's like another 10 of these markets that I can go and explore. Which is like super cool. But I am going to skedaddle out of here. Back to my own little private chambers on the edge of cyberspace. But one thank you sticking around and being here. Even though I had some minor technical difficulties. And we had such a heartwarming chat about boundaries and how to respect them. It was nice. And I wish all of you who are still here oh well, my window's gone. I wish everyone here a wonderful, wonderful day, rest of your day. Do remember, your dreams can be a reality. But only the good ones. I hope you take care of yourself. Thank you so much. I'm going the wrong way.